Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Gemmy and you're watching the Crypto Weekly Update. In this video, we will summarize all the major events that happened in crypto over the past week, breaking it down into bite-sized information to make it easier to understand. If you like this type of direct content, make sure to stay tuned and watch the video until the end. Alright, let's get started with our first big news in the crypto space. CZ just tweeted for the first time since getting released from prison, and a lot of people are seeing it as a bullish signal. So to give you the backstory, CZ's prison sentence came after he pleaded guilty back in April to charges linked to money laundering at Binance. This all kicked off with a years-long investigation by the US Department of Justice. They found that Binance had been processing transactions tied to illegal activities like terrorism and child exploitation. The court reviewed that Binance processed over 100,000 suspicious transactions without proper reporting. Prosecutors even said CZ prioritized the company's growth over complying with the US laws. By not enforcing AML controls, Binance ended up becoming a hotspot for criminals. But here's where it gets interesting. People are saying CZ predicted this months ago with a picture of him holding 4 fingers on Twitter, which went viral of course. It's quite a coincidence that he was sentenced to 4 months in prison and Binance was found 4 billion for the violations. But all jokes aside, everyone must be curious of the price impact on BNB. Well, BNB hit a new all-time high just 4 months ago, making it one of the few altcoins achieved that. But will there be even more bullish action now that CZ is out? Well, I guess time will tell. Big moves out of China this week. The central bank just pumped a ton of liquidity into the market for the first time in months, and they even did it at a lower interest rate. That's a pretty clear sign that they are planning to ease monetary conditions even further. To break it down, China's central bank just injected a hefty 230 billion yuan, which is about $33 billion into its banking system, marking it the first time in months they have supplied 14-day cash. This move comes ahead of China's National Day holidays, signaling their intent to keep the banking system well liquidated during the quarter-end period. That said, with the world's second largest economy struggling with deflation and weak growth, many are expecting further rate cuts soon. In fact, the Central Bank of China, along with other key financial regulators, will hold a rare joint press conference soon where they will shed more light on their plans. As global brokerages lower the 2024 growth forecast for China, there's growing speculation that the Central Bank of China will have to ramp up its effort to spur economic activity. And it's not just China. Globally, liquidity is unlocking, with other countries like the UK, Canada and Switzerland have already cut rates, and they did it even before the US Fed made their move. Usually when global liquidity is high, more of that money will flow to risk-on asset, which is again beneficial to Bitcoin. FTX is about to start its massive 16 billion repayment plan to creditors. It's definitely a key moment for the crypto space, but here's the catch. Creditors will only see around 10% to 25% of their original crypto value. Still, with this fresh liquidity, many are thinking this could inject some much-needed energy into the market, especially with investors likely to pour the cash back into popular crypto like Bitcoin and Solana. Some are calling this a potential catalyst for a bullish run as we head into the year end of 2024. However, while there's a lot of excitement, some experts are warning about potential volatility. If FTX has to sell off big chunks of its crypto holdings to make these repayments, it could put pressure on prices. Still, overall, the sentiment seems pretty optimistic, and this influx of funds might just give the market the lift it needs. BlackRock's spot Ethereum ETF just hit a huge milestone, surpassing 1 billion in value, and it's only been 2 months since it's launched. Imagine what that's going to look like in a few years as adoption picks up. What's even crazier to think about is that for the first time, small investors like us got in before the big institutions. Now they're literally buying our bags. Not that I'm complaining. In total, these Ethereum ETFs now hold 7 billion in assets, the highest level since late August. The renewed enthusiasm comes just after the Fed's rate cut, and Ether has been outperforming Bitcoin lately, with traders feeling more optimistic about the world's second largest cryptocurrency. Transaction fees on Ethereum network has also surged, signaling a boost in blockchain activity. It looks like finally the momentum is building for Ethereum, and BlackRock's ETF is riding that wave. Stand with Crypto, a lobby group backed by Coinbase, has downgraded Kamala Harris' crypto stance after receiving pushback from the community. Initially, they gave Harris a B grade, labeling her as supports crypto based on what she said about encouraging innovative technologies like AI and digital assets. But the crypto community wasn't buying it. Many felt Harris didn't deserve such a high ranking, especially with only one vague statement about digital assets compared to Donald Trump's 21 pro-crypto comments. Some interesting comments criticized the administration for its history of being so hostile to crypto, suggesting she should have been given an F. After the backlash, Stand with Crypto revised the scoring system. They dropped Harris' grade and now mark her stance as needs more information. Moving forward, the group says it will require more substantial statements from politicians before assigning any grades on their crypto positions. Now, moving on to some AI news updates, because that's where the world is heading, so we need to include an AI section in our weekly news. Kudos, which is in the distributed AI computing realm, has joined the ASI Alliance to boost decentralized AI capabilities and supports advanced AI research. This partnership officially merged tokens with FET and further strengthens the Alliance mission to achieve AGI and ASI. Instead of relying on centralized cloud providers, this collaboration taps into a global network of computing resources, making it more efficient and cost-effective to run complex AI models. BlackRock and Microsoft have teamed up to launch a massive 30 billion AI fund focused on building AI infrastructure like data centers and energy solutions. The fund could potentially attract up to 100 billion in capital, a big move for boosting US AI development. Morocco is turning to AI and blockchain as part of its Digital Morocco 2030 strategy. With a 1.1 billion budget, the goal is to become a global digital hub, enhance public services, and create 240,000 new jobs by 2030. Well, that's it for this week's news update in crypto. If you want more information and want to stay up to date with the crypto industry, follow us on Twitter too. Links can be found in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.